Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Mac. And for the whole continuation of the gameplay commentary video here is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Okay, so I had to pretty much put an end to the previous video here to make that a whole type of like a two-part little continuation. So already Cal has managed to get his new lightsaber kyber crystal, and pretty much to change things out, got a new one for Cal. And since he's got his own lightsaber weapon back already, now we're gonna get him to pretty much go through these blockades or these barriers of these stormtroopers, whack him out, get him out of the way, just to help Cal get be able to get out of the Crystal Cave and back to the Mantis. And then I'll also throw in a little bit of some education / fun facts for you guys about various types of lightsaber colored crystals. So let's go ahead and kick this off. Okay, so since we pretty much had already saved our progress already up to this part here, and now Cal has got his weapon, we're gonna go ahead and proceed this way. And keep in mind, from here on out, now since Cal is armed and he does have his Jedi signature lightsaber weapon, that's when things are gonna get a little heavy, and well, he's going to encounter some galactic imperial resistance. Here we go. Switch to single bladed. Why? Oh shit, yeah, okay, I forgot about that.
Did you see that too? This won't end well. We have to stop him! I'll trap you! I should move back! Is he gonna kill us all? All that's left? Yeah! Heads up! Another ally down! He's moving! Shoot now!
Don't fall behind.
I see someone below! Alright. We can't stop him! Don't let him escape! He's dodging fast!
Well, it's kind of a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie.
We'll take you down! Move up!
That's cutting it. Alright, BD, give her hell. Droids. Why'd it have to be droids? I'll see if I can just go ahead and hack them in or something.
Invading forces disclosed. Inferior Jedi. Target evading. Requesting maintenance. Trivial opposition.
on, BD1, get in there. Alright, that's one.
Large damage initiated.
Yeah, I gotta take care of all of them? What the hell?
Intruder reached.
Unproductive, human.
Damage sustained.
Oh, this is too funny.
Invader circumventing offense. Incompetent.
Oh, this is too good.
Still resisting? Unwise. Damaging Jedi.
Requesting maintenance. Unproductive, human.
Damn it the hell.
Passing appendix. Trivial opposition.
Well, they're not Terminator machines, but they'll have to do.
Valueless. Damage sustained.
Okay, time to whack them out.
Tagging enemy.
Unessential.
I'm not gonna lie, that was funny as hell. Okay, so...
Yeah. It's hard to look at these crystals after everything we went through.
Okay then.
Won't be locked for long. Seer, we need to get out of here. They've taken over Ilum.
Are you all right?
No, they spotted me. And that's not all. They're mining kyber crystals.
Captain, prepare for takeoff.
Right then, now...
Check it out. Oh, you found something.
Collect him! Copy that.
What's he got going on here? Okay, I can just read that a little later. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can just...
Engaging in pursuit.
Alright, and here we go.
Movement. Hold for confirmation.
Can you hit him? Don't let him run. You can't beat us all. Don't survive much longer. Can't top my skill.
Come on, buddy, try it.
What are you doing?
Huh, I wasn't even trying. What does BD want to have? Oh!
Nice job.
Huh. Can't believe I didn't really scan that part. That was my bad. This is where the BS is going to begin.
He can't handle fighting us. Take him down. Let's give him a thrashing. Just get him. We'll end this quick. Someone get a shot. He's too swift for me. We'll vanquish you. Get the target. Impact.
Oh, that was funny. Okay, before I do take off anywhere here, there's something I want to be able to try and grab here. There is something that I need to grab here.
Here. I remember the wonder of these caves. How I couldn't wait to complete my training and become a Jedi Knight. That's all gone now.
The Order is gone, but the dream of what it represented still lives on in us, Cal. We can rebuild it if we find Cordova's holocron.
Keep moving. Let's bring this fight to the enemy.
Enemy avoiding attack.
Move in.
Your odds of surviving are low. Very low. Inferior Jedi. Bashing provided.
That was always the hilarious part. Anyways, now, once again, this was blocked because of no lightsaber weapon. Now, I don't know if I will have to come back to, Ilum here again, but we'll see. Okay, now Oh yeah, this is where I slide myself into action. Which I'll have to do again. Alright, hold on. There we go. And with a nice push. Everything just happens to fall in.
Be mindful of your emotions, young one.
But Master, this is easy.
All right. Okay, so that part has been done. I don't think there's anything else that I need to grab or whatever.
We saw action all day. I could do this all day. If you ever come across a Jedi, you may think differently. Yeah, I'd be even more excited. What's happening? Enemy above us. Let's do this. He's gonna get... Keep your heads down. It's the Jedi! Get him! Did you see that? So fast! Blocking. Come on, hit him! This one's mine! I'm gonna make you pay! What for that? I'm gonna make you bleed!
Alright, let's haul ass, get the hell out of here.
I see movement. Don't let him escape! I can't hit him!
Oh shit!
Child fears us. Skill. Assault him!
Try thin down the numbers.
Departure is surrender.
We'll defeat you. Shoot him! I will not miss. Your turn. Clean!
Unauthorized.
Learn to fight, Jedi. Cannot prevail. Ready back. Enemy wounded.
Exit.
taken. You're fast. Persists. Pursuing.
Unessential.
Wow, that was quite silly of me. Don't think I can drag those guys.
Valueless. Intruder sidestepping strike. Requesting maintenance. Imperial Jedi. Target evading. Unproductive human. Bashing opponent.
You're lighting up Imperial channels. They're sending everything they've got at you.
Are you in Grease safe?
We're laying low, but the storm's clearing. We won't have any cover soon.
What about disguising the Mantis' signal?
That trick only works if they're not expecting it. I have another idea.
Okay, I believe this is where I just go straight, I think. Oh!
Let's check it out.
Oh, I didn't think that was something that you could scan, but I guess you could. Okay.
I've sliced through their encryption. I'm scrambling transmissions, but it won't be long before they're restored. Hopefully it'll buy us some time.
Thank you. There's stormtroopers everywhere.
Ilum was our planet, Cal. Don't let them forget that.
And guarantee it, once I go into that room right there, it's gonna be getting to the point of being flooded with Imperial forces. It's where you pretty much be mindful of things. Like I mentioned.
Incompetent. You will regret that. Your odds of surviving are low. Very low. Valueless.
I can't get him! Shoot the target!
Tagging enemy.
I got him! I can't hit him!
Oh god, this is too funny. Oh, this is too hilarious.
Intruder there!
Come on, let's go.
Oh, it's shaking! I won't let you win, traitor! I'll catch you!
Oh, that was kick-ass. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. Once I get out there, ATSTs. Alright, let's just get this part over with.
They've broken through and called reinforcements. Every Star Destroyer in the sector is on their way here. If they get here before you do.
No, we didn't come all this way to get captured. I'll be there. Seer, we've got company. No grease to close the Mantis.
What? With the Empire on your tail? Are you crazy, kid?
Trust me.
We do. We'll close the ship.
Huh! Not bad. Oh god, that was funny. Are you gonna make a move or what? How nice was that? Yeah, that was pretty damn cool, but the only issue with that one was that's just one. There's a second one. Okay, I'm gonna try and grab the second one and lure it over here. That's what I was talking about. Oh, this guy is funny, really. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, good try, pal. Nice effort. Man, you're stupid as shit. Alright, let's go ahead here. Well, I'll definitely have to use this type of, this little arc tactic here to draw them in, so I don't have to kind of like run around and try to dodge every single attack there is. Also have to dodge, but not as much.
You did it.
We did. I wouldn't be here without all of you. I used to sit on Braca dreaming about storming Coruscant with survivors from the Jedi Council. Instead, the Order's hopes rest on a gambler, a fallen Jedi, and a failed Padawan. A bunch of screw-ups.
You can say that again.
BD's the only reliable one. He let Cordova wipe his memory so he could stay behind and guide us. But you're both willing to sacrifice everything. To keep going even when it seems impossible.
Failure's a part of the journey.
I get that now. Thank you. All of you.
Alright then, now he's got that part already dealt with. Well, okay, now... Okay, what I'm gonna do is... One brief little moment. Just gonna quickly save this little progress up here so far, and... Okay, so before I do end this video here, I thought I would kind of give you guys a little bit of some fun fact type of little educated information here in regards to the whole various types of colors, the whole kyber crystals linking with the lightsabers. And now keep in mind, now I'm pretty sure some of you Star Wars fans, you probably would know a great deal more about them in depth, and I'm pretty sure that there are some that, you know, who are kind of still new to Star Wars, they may not know about it. So, pretty much, I'm just going to go ahead and just briefly kind of, if I can, just take you through that before I kind of end the video here. Again, this is just kind of based on fun facts, so you have a good idea of some of these things anyways. Because, like, there's going to be some very basic type of lightsaber colors that I'm pretty sure all of you know, like the ones from the movies, the television series, like the Clone Wars, and, well, not so much as Rebels, but definitely has been exposed onto the Clone Wars. And in games such as this one right here. So again, I'm just going to expose and give off some of the definition of the meaning of these colors. Some of them will have a very firm type of, you know, definition along with the title with the Jedi, and some of them that are anywhere between uncommon to some of them that are very rare, that will pretty much that it's either anywhere from between canon or from legends. Some of them will have like a very little to no definition, but will give off some kind of various types of ideas as to what they could be, what they might be. So the first one, like again, going from the common, uncommon, and some of the very extreme rares. Okay, just live with it. Anyway, so the first one would be the color blue. This color... Damn it, the hell, that was cool. Sorry, a little sidetracked. Anyways, this color is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and the use of the lightsaber. Another common lightsaber color is the color green. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi brings balance to the universe, the mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace. The color itself is typically used by Jedi who possess strong abilities with the Force. These Jedi would rather avoid combat if possible and focus more on meditation and negotiations. Therefore, their green crystal, pretty much their green lightsabers, were often associated with peace. The next lightsaber color the color yellow. Now keep a note in mind about this, that when it comes to the yellow kyber crystal, as that associates with the whole yellow lightsabers, now as for how often you would see a yellow lightsaber either in the movies or in a television show, like such as Star Wars, The Clone Wars, or especially in games or anything like that. Now, there are some viewpoints that say that it would end up saying that the yellow lightsaber is the rarest color in the galaxy. I don't know about that being that terribly beyond rare, but it's more between common and rare. Like, it's more kind of like uncommon that you would see that. In my own perspective, the yellow lightsaber, the yellow crystal, like the yellow color, does pop up, but not all that often. So it's rather uncommon to see it, but definitely not rare. I don't think so, anyways. So besides that, yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. The yellow color associates with defense and protection. It represents a mixture between diplomacy and combat. The yellow lightsaber is usually carried by Jedi who are resourceful, have good problem-solving skills, and who do not always rely on the Force to solve all of their problems. They do have good morals which they do not swing from. The color also signifies balance and hope. Now we're about to venture off into the whole rarest of the colors. The next one is the color purple. This color right here is one of the most rarest color in the Star Wars galaxy. Well, at least one out of many of the rarest anyways. Unfortunately, there is very little to no information about this color, about this lightsaber color right here in depth, especially in the section of canon. Now, I know this part here won't be canon because the information which I'm about to tell is within Legends. Because there's a little bit of information in the Legends part, not that much. The color can be a mixture between light and dark, like blue and red. It is thought to be used by Jedi who use both light and dark sided techniques, or perhaps Sith who have turned Jedi. The color also indicate moral ambiguity, uncertainty, and reconstruction. Welders of the purple lightsaber demonstrate attributes such as instability, high energy, and determination to accomplish their goals. The next rarest crystal the rarest lightsaber color, the color orange. So, in canon, you don't see many Jedi using this color right here, the orange lightsaber, because Jedi who have wielded an orange lightsaber have sworn to never use this type of lightsaber color or use their lightsaber weapon unless it was absolutely necessary. Other information which has been speculated that an orange kyber crystal comes from a red crystal, which Jedi have tried to turn a red crystal into white. However, they are only partially successful in converting a red crystal into a white crystal, leaving that crystal into an orange shade type of a color. And another theory which states Jedi who prefer orange-bladed lightsabers tend to be conflicted individuals, and while they gravitate towards the light side of the Force, it is usually begrudgingly. Jedi with orange lightsabers typically would have a brush with the dark side of the Force, and despite the fact they are usually morally good, they tend to have a mischievous streak. However, I know this part here probably most likely will not be in canon, but I do know that I have heard this as well, that in Legends, orange is the color of the negotiators. So the next rarest colored crystal the color Magenta. The lightsaber color magenta, or in a different type of other way of calling it or pronouncing it, which is hot pink. Believe it or not, that's another term for calling this lightsaber color magenta or hot pink. Now, unfortunately, I still think that's cool and kick-ass. Anyways, unfortunately, there's not a lot of information behind that color. Like, extremely little. Like, practically almost nothing at all, really. Now, I'm not too sure if this information is based in canon. I'm gonna probably guess not. Legends, maybe, but again, don't quote me on this. But according to what I have picked up and learned is that this color right here which is magenta, or another term for it, which is hot pink, believe it or not, apparently you're not going to find this lightsaber color right here on a planet like this. On Ilum, or however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Ilum. You're not going to be able to find this color on this planet at all, according to what I've heard. Apparently, you will most likely have a bit of a anywhere between a decently high or a fairly high or a big time high type of percentile chance of finding this lightsaber color on this one planet where there's sand all around, and even the character Anakin Skywalker hates sand, which is, yes, Dantooine. There is a bit of like a chance that you will find this color on Dantooine, but apparently, or again, this is only what I've heard, not on this planet. If there is, I'd be very ultimately surprised, but again, I don't know about that. But on Dantooine for sure, because there are these type of creatures that when they lay their eggs, there's a bit of a high percentile possibility you will find that color. Now, what is the very minor type of significance behind this color here? It is with this color here. Apparently, this color leaves a bit of an, according to what I've heard anyways, it leaves a bit of an impression onto the Force wielder who possessed that color, who possessed the crystal, that apparently gives them that kind of a bit of an endless amount of Force energy to keep on fighting continuously at a non-stop rate until finally their opponent gives up. But even once after their opponent with the lightsaber gives up, that Jedi can still keep going. So again, that's the very little type of information according to what I've heard. I'm guessing it's in maybe somewhere in Legends. I don't know about canon. But again, that's the very, very little type of information of what I've heard about it. The next rarest lightsaber color is the color Indigo. Now, this lightsaber color Indigo right here, unfortunately, with the most amount of research that I can try and come up with, this one, unfortunately, I have no freaking clue. Got no idea at all. All I do know is that this color right here, it's, well, if you want to talk a bit in terms of color and a little bit of math, I believe it's about roughly 1/3, which is I think like about 33.3% of the color red, and 2/3, which is like 66.6 or 0.7% of the color blue mixed into that color, which makes it the color indigo. I forget what kind of, in layman's terms, what that is exactly, but that's all I know about that. But I suppose if you want to make a bit of a huge guess about this color, considering the fact it's pretty much like mostly blue with partially laced with red. I'm guessing you probably have like bit of a mixture of a Jedi Guardian who's got a little bit of some dark side to him. Again, that is just a guess on my end. I'm not 100% dead on sure. I'm probably not even close. But again, that's just a guess on my end. That, you know, like obviously like with, you know, with the whole blue color and with the red color. Red, obviously we all know what the hell that is. With the red kyber crystal or with the red color, it is filled with a lot of negative energy, a lot of negative emotion, like such as hate, rage, and power. Blue, I've already had mentioned what that is, and you most likely have, you know, probably this color right here. One moment here. With this color right here, that's into a huge amount of heavy into physical combat, like a Jedi Guardian, and obviously with the red lightsaber color, the Sith use it. That's part of the dark side. They have a lot of rage and they want a shitload of power. So again, that's just my guess, not 100% sure, but I'm just kind of basing it off of the whole two separate colors mixed into one. So again, that's just my guess. And finally, and the final rarest lightsaber color, the color Cyan. So, like purple and orange and indigo and the other type of rarest type of lightsaber colors, this crystal right here, which is the color Cyan, is, like the rest, one of the most rarest type of kyber crystals in the Star Wars universe. So I'm not sure if there's any type of information about the color in general within the canon area, but apparently in Star Wars Legends there's very little to like practically no information about the color. Apparently the closest guess there is about the whole meaning of the color is, since the color Cyan is pretty close to the color blue, which they both have, you know, the similar meaning. So one type of information would suggest that the color Cyan would symbolize another type of a Jedi Guardian, or just another type of Guardian. A fighter who has turned from the Jedi Order. The purpose of why this type of information is suggested that way is because the Cyan color is similar or pretty close to the color white. I'm not too sure if it's about the color, but rather the attributes of it. Because the color Cyan is similar to both, again, about the whole attributes of it and the meaning behind it, are both similar to both blue and white. The possessor of a Cyan color was a former member of the Jedi Order who left the Order or was forced by the Order to leave, and who either kept their blue lightsaber blades or searched for a new kyber crystal. By keeping their blue lightsaber, eventually by their attunement with the Force outside of the Jedi Order would cause their blue lightsaber to change and to turn their color, to turn this badass color right here, Cyan. Now with this other type of information about the Cyan color, now I don't know if this is within Legends or not. Canon, I'm probably going to guess not. Legends, who knows, maybe. But there are other types of like suggested possibilities would be the excommunicated or the runaway Jedi found their own kyber crystal and the crystal turned Cyan because of their willingness to fight for the good and having a neutral attitude towards the Jedi Order. So that pretty much concludes Cal's mission right there of diving into that crystal cave to look for a new type of kyber crystal. And we got to see Eno Cordova one last time, and the whole explanation of the various types of the whole lightsaber crystals between of like the very common ones that you would see. I'm pretty sure that you would see both in canon and in Legends, and the uncommon one and the most rarest ones. And the next type of video I'm going to be hitting up is that Cal is going to be heading back towards the planet Dathomir to pretty much go toe-to-toe, or rather pretty much lock into the whole type of lightsaber dueling with Terran Malicos. And that's when, well, Cal's little cutie, or his little side chick, Marin, joins the whole crew. And he finally ends up achieving and grabbing that Astrium, I believe it's called. And that's when he mixed it with the whole holocron, and then boom, he's got the whole list right there. So until then, I'll end the video right here. So, as always, I hope that all of you did enjoy this part of the video here, especially the whole little fun fact type of little educated part of the various kinds of lightsabers, and some of them with their definite type of meaning, and some of them with their possible meaning anyways. So at least you have a good idea. So anyways, everyone, thank you very kindly, as always, for tuning into my channel once again here. This is Mac. So by all means, please and thank you very kindly. Definitely give off that nice support of hitting that like button, very much subscribe, and hit that notification. And if you have any kind of comments or questions, by all means, go ahead, just throw them down into the comment section. And I'll be taking Cal back to Dathomir, back into that tomb, and then boom, no problem from there. So by all means, stay on tuned. Peace out. Stay gold.